For the A&A, I'm Matthew Schwartz. Marketers are on the hook to execute a brand-to-demand strategy, supported by intent data, lead gen, and content creation targeting every stage of the sales funnel. In a post-digital age, marketers also need to leverage inbound marketing, drip email, and remarketing. They have to sharpen their smarketing efforts, check their CPMs, and before going live, select the right KPIs to fuel ROI and nail that return on ad spend. Didn't that sound ridiculous? That word salad is an extreme example of marketing jargon, which has seen a rise in the last few years proportional to the growth in business complexity. But today we're putting our foot down. It's time to banish nonsensical phrases and silly metaphors and return to a world where professionals speak like they're, well, a person. This is the POV. The prevalence of jargon is producing a veritable goo that clogs communication lines throughout your organization.
There's gotta be 25,000 gallons of it! It's flowing through here like a river!
However, it isn't just an internal bugaboo. Absurdist office speak has started to seep into marketing materials and influence how brands connect with consumers, partners, and media reps. But marketers are in a prime position to reverse this troubling trend. Take snack food giant Mondelez International. Last September, the company began to tackle the issue with the Sour Translator. Playing off the tagline for Sour Patch Kids,
First they're sour, then they're sweet. Sour Patch Kids.
the Sour Translator is a digital tool that helps Gen Zers new to the workforce better understand corporate lingo. For instance, the translator turned the phrase, "looking forward to hearing from you," into "talk to me." But such efforts shouldn't be exclusively targeted toward Gen Zers. After all, no one is immune from using and abusing jargon, or from being confused by it. No matter who you're addressing, there's a growing need among brands and organizations to foster communication that is straightforward and easily understood among all stakeholders. So with that in mind, here are a few ways you can play a role reducing the use of jargon and communicating more clearly, both in the office and in your marketing creative. Number 1. Lead by example. CMOs and senior marketers need to lead by example, whether in person or online. They should use language that is clear, respects people's intelligence, and doesn't suffer from hyperbole. Number 2. Show the beauty in simplicity. According to the Harvard Business Review, people sometimes use jargon to show off or act cool, often in front of their boss or people higher up in the organization.
How do you do, fellow kids?
What?
But senior marketers have to show by example that you don't have to use highfalutin language to prove your mettle. No need to discuss blue sky thinking or boiling the whole ocean. Stakeholders like it when people talk straight. That's the attitude that should permeate throughout the organization. Number 3, acknowledge the cost and pivot. All roads lead to cost, of course, and abusing corporate and marketing jargon is no different. When marketers rely too much on industry jargon and hipster wannabe lingo, it gets in the way of the message. This makes it that much harder to establish trust, not only with consumers, but partners and suppliers. However circuitously, that can have a negative effect on your top and bottom lines. Marketers need not be scolds or stifle people's flair for using language or crafting a witty portmanteau to include in your next campaign. It's also important to remember there is a key differentiation between business jargon and slang, which is common among all groups of people. Jargon, not so much. But amid all the noise and growing opportunities for misunderstandings, it's seldom been more important to reduce marketing and business jargon and make sure that what you say is what you want people to hear. Otherwise, they'll tune you out.
Triple stamp, double stamp, Lloyd! You can't triple stamp, double stamp! Lloyd!
So what do you think? Is there an example of jargon or phrase that absolutely makes you cringe? Share what it is in the comments below. And until next time, thanks for watching.
Thank you.